Hi guys, my name is Tokir Ahmed. I welcome you all on my YouTube channel, Paramount Academy of English or Paramount Academy for English Language. Guys, today I am going to make you learn about a very important topic that is called verb. Verb. As you know, that this is the most important clear particle of language. Verb is the most important particle of language. In other words, we can say that you cannot imagine to have a sentence without verb. This is the most important part of a sentence. Did you know that sentence can be divided into three parts: subject, verb, and object. So you cannot perceive, you cannot conceive of having a sentence without a verb. So what is a verb? In modern English, this is called process. PROCESS process. हम इसको जदीद जो इंग्लिश है उसमें हम प्रोसेस कहते हैं. Clear? So what it is? Any activity, when we go after the definition of verb, you will be stunned to know that verb is any activity or any action performed by your subject. This is the simplest and easiest definition that I have ever come across. That verb is any action, any activity done by the subject is called verb. And in modern English, day-to-day English, this is called process. Now, any activity done by the subject, as I have told you earlier. Let me cite an example for you. For example, Ali a book. Now by design or intentionally I have missed the verb in this sentence. Ali a book. You can think of that if there is no verb. You cannot, as I have told you, you cannot think of a sentence. So verb is missing in this sentence. Ali, what does Ali do? Clear? Ali reads a book. Reads. So this is a verb which makes complete sense. So as I told you that you cannot think of a sentence without a verb. Clear? So if a verb is missing, clear, sentence cannot be formed. So when we talk about verb, there are two types of verb in English language. One is called transitive and second one is called intransitive verb. So very important. When you people go after active and passive voice, clear? If a student doesn't know about transitive and intransitive verb, he cannot understand the real spirit of active and passive voice. Clear? So when we talk about, I shall talk about one by one. What do we mean by transitive and what do we mean by intransitive verb? Clear? Let me repeat that there are two types of verbs in English language. One is called transitive and the second one is called intransitive. They are also pronounced as transitive and intransitive. Okay? So first I shall tell you about what do we mean by transitive verb. So when we talk about transitive verb, clear? This is very important to know that what does it mean. Dear student, transitive mean to pass over. When we talk about the etymology of the word, clear? Transitive verb. Transitive verb. Clear? Transitive mean passing over. Clear? Passing over. It means that the action done by the subject does not stop with the subject. Rather, it moves to object. For example, Ali eats. If I put full stop over here, you can see that this is the action. Eating is the action. So this is a verb. Ali eats. As I told you that transitive verb clear, is a verb that does not stop with its subject. Here your verb eat, clear, or eating, does not stop with your subject. Rather, it passes over from subject to an object. What does Ali eat? Clear? Here, the sense is not clear. Ali eats. What does Ali eat? Now here, your verb does not stop with the subject. Rather, it needs or it demands an object. So, a verb that needs an object. This is the other definition I have read somewhere, that when a verb does not stop with subject, rather it moves to an object. Clear? In other words, we can say that when a verb needs an object to complete or to give complete meaning is called transitive verb. Here your verb eat is transitive. Why is it so? Because it needs an object to give you complete sense or complete meaning. Clear? Ali eats. What does Ali eat? Ali eat rice. Clear? So here your verb is not stopping with your subject. Rather it moves, clear, to an object. Here your verb eat is demanding an object over here. So when a verb needs an object, requires an object, demands an object to give you complete sense, that is called your transitive verb. Here your eat is transitive verb. Dear students, transitive verb is a verb that needs an object to complete its meaning. Point number one. The other definition is transitive verb is a verb that does not stop with its subject, rather it moves to other part of sentence, that is called an object. So let me give you another example for your convenience and better understanding. Clear? Aisha, clear, reads, full stop. What does Aisha read? Aisha reads the Holy Quran. Aisha reads a novel, a short story, a play. What does she read? Clear? So Aisha read what? Here your verb read does not stop with your subject Aisha. Rather, your verb is demanding an object over here. Clear? So when a verb needs or demands an object, clear, that is called transitive verb. Here read is your transitive verb because it passes over from your subject to an object. Clear? As I told you in the beginning, clear, that transitive, etymology of the word transitive means to pass over. Clear? You are here, then you will have to, clear, pass over to an object. Here your verb passes from subject to an object. When a verb, clear, passes from subject to an object, that is called transitive verb. In other words, if a verb needs an object to give you complete sense or meaning, is called your transitive verb. I hope you would have understood what I want you to. So let me proceed to the second form of verb, that is called intransitive verb. So intransitive means not passing over. Clear? Quite contrary or quite, clear, opposite to the transitive. Intransitive verb. Intransitive verb. What is it?